Hi guys, my name is Pratik Joshi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is another FAQ session where I'll be answering questions asked by the users on GMAT registration. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So I've selected around 6 questions which have to do with GMAT registration. So I'll be answering each one of them. Also, I've already answered them in the comment section whenever these questions were asked for my videos, but then I said why not make a general FAQ video and then answer them for anyone who has similar questions in their mind. So the first question, which is how can I apply for GMAT? So the first thing that you need to do is first register yourself and create your account on the MBA.com website. I have made a special video on that itself, and this is the thumbnail of the video, and the link of the video is in the description as well as in the I button. So don't forget to check that out. That is step number 1. So for question number 2, we have, would you like to explain what type of documents we need before registration for the GMAT? So I have given a complete list of the documents required in the same video which I have mentioned some seconds back. But just to answer this question briefly, I would say you need your valid ID. So to be on the safer side, that is the passport. You will need your documents regarding your education background, so your graduation certificate, your semester certificates. If you have worked for a firm, then you will need your work experience letters, your letterhead of the company that you have maybe worked for, or maybe that the company you are working in right now. So you need all those details. Question number 3 is there an option to give test center based exam while scheduling our appointment or just online? So you can basically choose which type of exam you want to answer. There is test center based as well as the online version. Clearly there are different segments to click on whichever exam you want to answer. So while registering itself, there are prompted buttons which you have to select and then go ahead and book your slot and everything else. But first step is always creating your account on the MBA.com website. So yes, so to answer this question, yes, you can definitely answer test center based as well as online. It's totally up to you. Next question is, Pratik, for entering name details in GMAT online registration, should we enter first name as say Raja Prakash or just Raj? Bracket Prakash is father's name, bracket close, and surname will be, let's say, Sharma. And while uploading passport ID, just the front page is enough, right? Or do we need to upload the back page too, which contains the address? If anyone can address the above doubt, please clarify. Thank you. So yes, so what I would recommend in this scenario is you should have your passport right in front of you when you are entering all those details, and the way it is given on your passport or your ID, the first name, maybe in this case Raj Prakash, then you have to enter that itself as your first name. If your surname is Sharma, then you have to enter Sharma as your surname. Basically follow what is there on your passport or your valid ID. The same thing they will check while cross-examining your documents with respect to how you have filled the form. If there are any changes in the name and all, it can lead to scrutiny and stuff. So why take the risk? So follow your ID, what is mentioned on the ID, same way you have to fill the form. Say as simple as that. And while uploading passport ID, just the front page is enough, or you have to upload the back page too? So yes, both pages are important, the front page as well as the back page, because your back page contains your valid address. So I think both pages are required. I think I have uploaded both of my pages, so yes, both pages are required. Next question is, hey, I want to appear for the GMAT exam in November 2022. When should I register? Okay, so this is a very good question. So it is totally up to you when you want to register, because creating your account on the MBA.com is totally free and you can create it anytime. But the real fun starts when you book your slot. So if you want to answer the GMAT exam in November 2022, I would suggest booking your slot to maybe somewhere around in October. So when you log in to your account and book your dates in October, so you will get the dates available in November. If 2 weeks back before November you start and you select, then you may not get the required slots that you are eyeing for. So I would suggest at least 2 weeks to, not 2 weeks, maybe 1 month in advance, you register properly for the exam that you want, maybe the online or maybe the test center based, and based on that select the slot that you are eyeing. And finally, the last question. Hi Pratik, I just want to ask that let's say I want to give GMAT exam after 2 days. So can I book slot in such short time? And if yes, will GMAT ask for extra charges? So my friend, GMAT will not ask you for extra charges, but if you are just booking a slot 2 days in advance, there are high chances that you may not get the slot that you are planning to answer your exam at. So please take some time before, at least 15 days in advance or at least a month in advance. You should go on to your portal on the mba.com and then book your slot. That guarantees you the timing that you are eyeing for in terms of answering your exam 2 days in advance. I really wish you get the slot that you wish for, but then 2 days in advance, no one can give you a guarantee that you will definitely get the spot that you are eyeing. So yes, so that is it in terms of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you feel that I have not answered any question regarding GMAT registration in this video, don't forget to mention them in the comment section below. I will try to answer your questions in my own capacity. And until we meet next time, so be happy, stay safe, and all the best for your prep.